All right, brother. So let's jump into sideline talks, brother. So today I prepared something for you, my boy. Ranking NBA nicknames. So I want you to give these nicknames a rating of 1 to 10, and then at the end we're going to arrange all of these nicknames and rank them. So brother, let's jump straight into it. No time to waste. All right, my boy. Ranking NBA nicknames. So we got KD, the Slim Reaper.
Slim Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's mean. That's mean. Yeah, I have that at least top 5.
Wait till you see the other ones, bro. There's some deadly ones in here.
Slim Reaper, dude. It's just.
This one is clean.
It's so mean, dude. Especially when you think about KD, his game, and how smooth he is. Slim Reaper is just, come on, man. Oh, easy money.
Easy money sniper.
Easy money is crazy.
I like it because it's like slim, like he's slim. He has that slim, 6'11", 7-foot frame, and it's like Grim Reaper. Like he's a nightmare on the court for any matchup. So I think this is just so clean. But what would you give it out of 10?
Out of 10, I'll give it a grade of 7, 8.
7, 8.
I'll give it a 7.5. 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the 8. It's just like ever since I first heard this nickname years ago, I was like, this is just
It fits
the
perfectly.
cleanest nickname.
It fits perfectly with his aura and everything like that.
And then I've seen at that time too, I've seen a graphic of him kind of in like a Grim Reaper outfit with the scythe, I believe is what it is. It just just looks so clean.
Yes.
I always thought in my head, I was like, that's just like the sickest nickname ever. The Black Mamba.
Come on.
Kobe Bryant, bro.
Come on. When you think about the Black, especially when Kobe just gave the explanation of the Black Mamba, how fast it reacts, and how slippery it is, and how he tried to embrace that mentality of a Black Mamba snake in the wild, one of the most venomous snakes. One of the most venomous animals and one of the most venomous predators in the wild. And so that just goes to Kobe's mentality on the court. Like, he's here to kill you on the court.
Yeah.
And I think the moniker and the player, it just makes sense. So for me, that's a 10. That's a 10, the Black Mamba. Come on, the Mamba mentality. There's so many different. Oh, come on, bro.
I agree 100% with what you said. And when I was putting this together, does Kobe kind of look like a Black Mamba in a way, bro? He's bald. He got the head shape. Yeah. Tell me I'm tripping, bro.
No, he is literally a Black Mamba.
He's literally the Black Mamba, bro. It's like the best thing.
100%. Also, there was like a little clip of him. I can't remember, it was a shot that he hit. He did this face. It was just like he's devious. He just looked like a Mamba, man. I think the Black Mamba has to be at least one of the greatest nicknames out there, next to most likely going to come up soon, but I want to mention it. However, we already know. I already know what is the best nickname out on that list, so I ain't gonna mention it.
10 out of 10 nickname, bro. The Truth. Paul Pierce. This to me is such a clean nickname.
Come on.
Like you can't get any meaner than this.
Come on.
Bro. The Truth. Like, to be a basketball player and be called The Truth.
Yeah.
Like,
I believe Shaquille O'Neal gave him that nickname.
It's good. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
It's such a sick nickname. Like, as a Raptors fan, I've always hated Paul Pierce. I'm sure you can agree because he haunted us for years on many different franchises. But you always have to respect his game because he really is the truth.
100%.
When you think their team is down and out, Paul Pierce will hit clutch shot after clutch shot. This is an amazing nickname.
Exactly. So for me, whenever I hear the name The Truth or the nickname The Truth, I think about all the clutch shots that he's hit, and then one of the most iconic quotes of all time when he hit the game-winning shot against the Atlanta Hawks and then the playoffs. I believe it was like in 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
And then
he was with the Wiz, or
with the Wiz. And then the silent
Mm-hmm.
reporter asked him, like, "Hey, did you call bang?" And my guy said, "No, they called game." Dude, I'm just like, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Especially in the moment to think of that quote there in the Fly. I think that's till this day one of the Flyers sideline quotes I've heard in quite some time. Way better than Jason Tatum's. We did it. Nah, man. I think The Truth is definitely fits. I definitely give it a 9, man. Definitely, it's not Black Mamba-ish, but it's still
It's clean. It's up there. Yeah, 7 or 8 for me. I'll give it an 8, man. This one is it's too nice.
Yeah, it's
Too nice. White chocolate, Jason Williams.
Die.
Okay.
Die.
So like mid 5.
Yeah,
6.
I'll give it a 5. However, white chocolate, no, he's smooth. Come on, man. One of the best passers the game has ever seen. I believe it was like the early 2000s. I believe it was the 05 or 04 NBA All-Star game when he did the elbow pass. White chocolate was in full effect. Smooth player, cool nickname, but not the best nickname. There are better nicknames out there. You know, there are better white players with better nicknames like the Professor. You know what I'm saying? So white chocolate doesn't surpass the Professor.
Fair.
So I'll give him a 5.
Fair enough. Yeah, I like it, man. Like you said, smooth. He had a smooth game. So this guy obviously is one of the best ball handlers in the history of basketball. Just things he could do with the rock. He's a white boy, so white boy, white chocolate. You know what I mean? I'm sure like he was called white chocolate well before the NBA. I'm sure like the homies that he used the ball with would call him white chocolate too. I think it's a clean nickname, bro. Like I'll definitely give it between a 6 to a 7. You know what I mean? It's definitely pretty badass. AK-47,
That
bro.
was freaking
Andre Kirilenko.
That is one of the toughest nicknames I've
Bro.
ever heard. Not just in sports, ever.
No, it's sick. So let me ask you something. I don't know the backstory. So when he was choosing his jersey number 47, did he actively know this, that it was going to be AK-47? Or was that 47 was his number, and then he was like, okay, I'm Andre Kirilenko, and then people were like, oh, AK-47.
I think over time, especially playing ball, you know what I'm saying? I think from time he saw his obviously his initials, and he was like, no, especially if I'm making it if I'm in the league, come on, 47, AK-47.
So he knew.
I think so. I don't think that was by accident.
Come on, bro.
I think that was
you
intentional.
knew this guy.
I think that was 100% intentional. Prime example, Dalton Connect 4. He also wearing the number 4, Connect 4. So I think it's all intentional, man.
Yeah.
Because you also have the thing like people around his circle, like dude, you need to wear number 47, AK-47. That would be your nickname, so on and so forth. I do believe that, man.
Bro, no, this one is clean. What are you giving that?
I'll give that a solid 10 too, man.
Yeah, it's almost undeniable.
Yeah,
like it's too perfect.
Yeah.
Andre Kirilenko 47, AK-47, bro, like a gunshot, like a gun, like oh, bro.
And then also to that point as well, he was a menace defensively.
Yeah, and he was nice.
A menace defensively.
I think he's honestly one of the most underrated players of 2000s.
Yeah, 1%.
He doesn't get mentioned when it comes to the greatest players of that decade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll give it a 9 though.
Yeah, but when you think about that, Utah Jazz squad, you had him, Mehmet Okur, you had Darren Williams, you had Paul Millsap. That was a squad. That was a squad, man. That squad used to give Kobe problems back in the day.
Nah, bro, this is a crazy nickname, brother. Dr. J, Julius Irving, the doctor.
The doctor is in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not like it, man. I don't like the doc. Especially just coming in, just dunking on mans, sending them to the hospital. The doc's in the building. No, I think that's a pretty solid nickname. However, I wasn't born in that era. I wasn't watching ball in that era, so I didn't get a chance to truly witness it. However, back in the day, those players used to have the coldest nicknames. You know what I'm saying? So the doc, yeah, I'll definitely give it a 7, 9, so a 7, 8.
Yeah.
Not a 10.
Yeah, not a 10. You're feeling 7 or 8. Yeah, no, definitely feel you. Yeah, for me, brother, I'm feeling. I'll say probably like I'll probably say like it's a clean 7. I feel like back in the day, it definitely would have been, something that would be looked at as more, cooler. Yeah. I do think it is very badass because it transcends time. Like now, like it's a very cool nickname, but before I imagine it like the doctor would have been so much of like a cooler thing to be called, and to be called anything like that, like a master of your profession, like the doctor, the professor. I think that's just such a cool thing. But like you said, we weren't born during that era, so we don't know. You know what I mean? We can only see him off of highlights. We don't know truly how his nickname embodied him as a player. Like I can't fully put that into my my own personal experience. So yeah, but I'm feeling I might even go 7.5 here, but I do really like it, and I'm not trying to downplay it at all. But we gotta give some other guys some lower ratings here. So, brother, we got David Robinson, the Admiral.
Admiral.
Yes, sir.
That is tough. That is tough. However, once again, it's like it doesn't really resonate with me just because like I wasn't really around that era. You know, it's like for example, the truth. I was there to witness the truth. I was there to witness the Black Mamba. I was there to witness White Chocolate, the Admiral. Maybe if I was there to truly admire his game, I don't get it twisted. He's an all-time great.
So you weren't there to admire the Admiral.
I wasn't there to truly admire the Admiral, but I'll give him. That's the name itself. I'll give it a 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. I think you basically summed it up. I think come on, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
if you think about it, I'll give it an 8. Honestly, I picked a lot of good ones for this, so I'll give it an 8. Jerry West, the logo.
That is goated too.
That's goated, bro. That has to be like a 12 out of 10.
That is goated.
This one is just too clean. Dude, the fact that he's the logo and they call him Jerry West the logo.
Just being called the logo.
Bro, I think it's 6. So what are you giving that out of 10?
I'm giving that a 10.
Yeah.
I'm giving it, bro. Just the fact that you're called the logo.
No.
Come on, that silhouette. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Legendary.
The answer, Allen Iverson. Talk to me, my boy. How you feeling about this one?
The answer. You have a question? You have the answer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's one of the best. Well, I believe that's one of the best nicknames that I've grown up to just love. Especially just in terms of the series of his kicks. Because of just a series where you had the question and then you had the answer. Oh man, just the way that Adidas was able to just play with his name, and also to that point as well, the fact that he was one of the smallest guards to be as dominant as he was the answer.
Mm-hmm.
He was that player that was able to get that dub against the 1999 Lakers. What year was that?
2001.
It was 2001 Lakers. He was only one. He was able to get that dub.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fitting, man. I'll definitely give that a 9, man. I love that. I love my favorite nicknames.
It's up there. It's like the answer to your offensive woes. You know what I mean? That's what I think. It's like he was such a dynamic scorer, this guy at the time, and it was just amazing to watch Allen Iverson. So the answer has got to be one of the best nicknames I can think of. So, man, I feel like we keep giving him every nickname like an 8, 9, or 10. Honestly, I'll say 8.5, 9. Like this one is just incredible. So what I want to do here is I just want to rank them. So I want us to just go over these nicknames, and then we gotta go 10 through 1. So what do you think is the worst one on here? Which is saying something, because I think they're all really great.
For me, I would say White Chocolate.
Okay.
I'll put White Chocolate.
I was feeling Dr. J, but I think you're right. White Chocolate's gotta be the worst, which is crazy to say because that's a clean ass nickname. And then I might have to go Dr. The Admiral?
Yeah, the Admiral and then Dr. J for me.
The Admiral, Dr. J, 7.
What's the Reaper?
You think that answer was better than Slim Reaper? Might be. Yeah. Okay, that hurts to put that there. I think I put the Slim Reaper twice. Let me delete that. Brother.
Number 6. I'll put the answer.
The answer?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And then the truth at number 5.
Okay. Yeah, the truth and the answer, yeah.
And the AK-47 at 3.
Oof. Okay, I'm liking where you're going with this. And the logo, then Black Mamba?
The logo, then Black Mamba.
Oh, man. Kobe fans, what's good?
Number 1, we're missing number 1.
And we're missing number 1, so let's just say out of 9. I don't know where the other one went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there were actually only 9.
And then Air Jordan. Come on.
Yeah, and then Air Jordan number 1.
His Airness. His Airness.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so there we go.